The sabbatical program at All Hallows is an opportunity for people who have been in ministry for a while to take time out and to have a look at their lives, to get a chance to water their roots and move away from what they've been doing every day and retool up for a new ministry if they wish, or in some cases they may enter into retirement.
In my own life out in Sacramento, working mostly in hospitals or with people with AIDS, and there's like almost a mad rush all through life, and about sometimes the only time I get a bit of quietness is when I'm in the prison because I'm locked in, and otherwise, you know, there isn't much time to reflect, and I think, you know, when we don't reflect, we don't grow things in our life that need to change.
I've been involved in hospital life, in administration there for many, many years, and I'm here just 1 month, and already I can feel renewed, revitalized and energized by the program. And not only renewing myself in the many subjects such as theology, spirituality, scripture and all of those things, there's a lot of time to sort of reflect on one's experience.
When I looked at the theme of the program, Watering Your Roots, I thought that's exactly what I have been looking for, something after 14 years to water my roots and to give life again, to recreate myself for the next 14 years.
I had been in Afghanistan visiting our military chaplains who are on a deployment there, and it was time for me to do an annual retreat. I wanted to find a place that was Celtic, and I had difficulty locating a place in North America that accepted both clergy and lay people who are in full-time ministry.
I found it a great opportunity to enjoy maybe, you know, the Irish cultural experience, which I knew already, of course, but also to visit places like Glendalough and Knock, and also to visit theatre and the concert hall. I love music, so it has given me an opportunity to touch in with that as well.
I have to say it's extremely friendly. That's the first thing that struck me when I came in here. The friendly staff, the friendly participants in the course, just the general feel is extremely friendly. The other thing that has really struck me is the great quality of the presenters. They are passionate people who really love what they do, and they really pass that on to us. And it's certainly, I've been deeply affected by what I've heard. My wife, who's here with me, not doing the course, she types up my notes, and she's doing the course vicariously, and we have lots of great conversations about the things we've been learning.
The classes, the pace of life, the ability to choose the classes that you feel speak to you. The pace has been slow. It's a pace that you can pick for yourself. It can be as much as you want or as little as you want.
It's easy paced. There's no exam, and that's something else which is a real plus. That means we can really listen, really participate, and I think it frees the lecturers too, because they can go off in a different direction and don't feel they have to cover the content that maybe they would normally.
I find All Hallows an oasis, physically, in the midst of Dublin, a place of peace and quiet, but also a spiritual oasis, which enables me personally to reflect on who I am and what I am as a follower on the journey.
This morning in the class that I've just done, we were looking at things that were sort of metaphors for ministry, things like the minister as a wounded healer or as an artist, sort of to give them sort of broad ways in looking at their ministry, and that they interact well with that. And some ideas around interacting with people in times of crisis, how to do that, how to look at their own lives as a resource for their ministry. The ups and downs of their own lives, the pains, the sorrows, the ambitions, the joys, as a means of enriching what they do and who they are.
I love the creative writing, I love the inner journey, I love the ones where they kind of ask us to kind of walk through our journey of life again and see where we're called for. For me, it's the last quarter of my life, obviously, and dealing with what's important to me is very, very vital. We ended up yesterday by looking at what's written over the door here. It's Eontes Dacete Omnes Gentes, go teach all nations. And I was just absolutely fixed with this idea. We're all sent, and I feel like I'm being sent again now. That is something wonderfully transforming is happening.
Following my program, we have sent other Canadian military chaplains to All Hallows to participate in the renewal program or to do short retreats. So our community of military chaplains in Canada sees All Hallows as a haven for rest and renewal.
For any past man, you know, this is a wonderful way of spending a sabbatical. You'll love it.